Let's take a look at U substitution to solve equations that are quadratic in form. And first, let's refresh our memory on the steps. So I'm going to clean this out. And this is the U substitution. Step 1, let the variable part of the middle be u and the variable part of the first be u squared. Then second step, solve for u. Then step 3, let u equals blank, plug u equals blank back in and solve for x. Now I say blank because it can be anything. It's whatever you let u equal to in step 1. So let's take a look at this problem. This is 8. We've got x to the 4th minus 7x squared plus 10 equals 0. And step 1, we're going to let u equal to x squared, the variable part of the middle, and we'll let u squared be the variable part of the first. So this becomes u squared minus 7u plus 10 equals 0. And remember, when you can use the u substitution is if you can take the variable part of the middle, whatever might be here, and take the second power and it gives you the variable part of the first, then that's when you can use this. Well, our second step, we want to solve for u, and there's different ways you can do this. We're going to factor this. This is the Psd method. Excuse me. I'll take the number at the end, which is a 10, and I'll show the steps here. Write down all products, give us 10. We got 1 times 10, 2 times 5. Add them, subtract them. The number we're looking for, a number in our middle term, which is 7, which is right there. So we're going to use 2 and 5. So put 2 there, 5 there. Now, our larger number in the P column, which is 5, is going to be the same sign as our middle term, which is negative. The number we circled is in the S column, S for same sign, so if this is negative, then this will be negative. Now the zero factor property says if you got 0 on this side and you got the other side factored, you set each factor equal to 0. So I'll set u minus 2 equals 0 and u minus 5 equals 0. And then we'll solve them. Bring negative 2 to the right side becomes a positive 2. Bring the negative 5 to the right side becomes a positive 5. Now step 3 is we want to plug u equals blank back in. Well, in this particular problem we said u is equal to x squared. So we're going to plug x squared back in. There's a lot of vagueness in those steps I wrote down because it really does have to be that vague. Because I say solve for x. Well, that's what we were doing originally. But in this particular problem, this is the square root property. We got something squared equal to the other side. So we're going to drop our squared and we'll put a plus or minus square root around the other side. I'll drop my squared on this one and I'll put a plus or minus square root around the other side. And those would be our 4 answers.